Today we study the practical number 5. For that practical aim is that to study paramecium culture, external morphology, conjugation and binary fission. So for that practical requirement is that we require glass jar, conical flask, pond water, moisture, wheat grains, etc. And for this, we required a collection that is pond water along with decomposing weeds. First of all, we see the culture preparation of paramecium. The culture preparation is done by two methods, that is simple method and second one is the hay culture method. For the simple method, we required decaying submerged weeds from the pond, keep them in a jar containing distilled water, cover the jar with lid and allow to leave it to for 2 to 4 days. Examine it after 5 to 6 days. Weeds decompose and the swarms of the paramecium are observed. This is the method for the simple preparation of paramecium. Then we shift towards our second culture, hay culture or hay infusion method. In hay infusion method, we have done first of all boil 20 grains of wheat with 20.25 hay stem in a conical flask. First of all, we see the hay culture method. For that hay culture method, firstly, moisture and smash wheat grains are required. Then cut and dry the hay stem or weeds into a small pieces. Then place the grains and 20 to 25 pieces of the hay stem in a conical flask containing 500 ml of distilled water. Boil it for about 10 to 15 minutes. Keep the flask in a dry and cool place for about 4 days. Then, after 4 days, inoculate the culture medium with paramecium already available in a simple method and again wait for few days. Afterwards, after a few days, numerous paramecium will be grown in the culture. In our slide, we see that on our right side, we see that the culture containing paramecium use the same culture for further studies, that is for external morphology of paramecium, different organelles, behavior and response to the various stimuli. The B part of our practical is that to study the external characters of paramecium. For the external characters, we see the classification. So paramecium belongs to the kingdom Protista, phylum Celiophora, class Ciliata, subclass Holotrichia, then order is Hymenostomidea, family it belongs to the family Paramecidae, genus is the Paramecium and species is the Caudatum. This is all about the systematic position or the classification of Paramosia. We see the general characteristics of Paramecium. Paramecium is the microscopic and unicellular animal. It shows cilia as a locomotory organ. Cilia persist throughout the life. Cilia distributed uniformly on the body of the paramecium. The paramecium, commonly called as slipper animal, bearing a microscopic elongated slipper shape, cigar shape, or spindle shape. The pellicle covers the body of the paramecium. It is clear, firm, and elastic with a circular membrane. Pellicle has series of polygonal or hexagonal depressions for trichosis. The cytoplasm of paramecium distinguish into outer ectoplasm and inner semifluid endoplasm. Now we study the reproduction in paramecium. Reproduction by two ways, binary fission and conjugation, that is asexual and sexual reproduction respectively. First of all, we see the binary fission in paramecium. Binary fission is the asexual mode of reproduction which takes place during the favorable condition, means availability of food and the temperature. The micronucleus and macronucleus elongate, constrict, and divide by mitosis and amitosis respectively. A median transverse cytoplasmic constriction appears in the cytopharynx. A median transverse cytoplasmic constriction appears in a cytopharynx region which deepens and divides the body transversely into two equal halves. The macronucleus elongates and divides through constriction. Mitotically, the micronucleus divides mitotically also. In the binary fission, one paramecium gives rise to two daughter paramecia. Each half receives a daughter micro and macronucleus and a one contractile vacuole. Cytopharynx also divides into two. By the time of separation, each half develops all the essential structures and two new paramecia become separated and observed. Now we see the second type of reproduction, that is conjugation. Conjugation, or simply we see the sexual reproduction. In conjugation, the two paramecium come in contact and unite through the edges of their oral groove. The pellicle all along the union of two forms is disintegrated. At this stage, they are called gametocytes or conjugant. The macronucleus of each conjugant disappears and their micronucleus divides twice and forms four haploid micronuclei. Out of these four micronuclei, three daughter micronuclei disintegrates, while remaining one divides into two unequal daughter pronuclei. Of these, the smaller one is the active male migratory pronucleus, where the larger one is the stationary female pronucleus. The migratory male pronucleus of each conjugant moves through the protoplasmic bridge into the other conjugate and ultimately fuse with stationary female pronucleus, forming zygote. The nucleus of zygote is diploid and is called as amphinucleus or zygote nucleus. Or simply we say synkaryon, and this type of mixing of two nuclei from different individual is called as amphimixis. After zygote formation, the nucleus continue the division and forms four daughter paramotia. The conjugation occurs by only when nutrition is deficient and when temperature of water is below the optimum condition. Conjugation results in rejuvenation and transference of hereditary material and occurs in different strains of paramosia. Thank you.